Alright, y'all. Well, it's November 23rd. We're on this public piece of property in South Florida. It's called Orange Hammock Track. It's got big bucks on it. And we're out here and we're going to try to get one done. See, I'm wearing orange. I got my rifle right here. Actually, the camera's propped up on my rifle. Hopefully there aren't going to be too many people. We got 2 cars coming right now, so I don't know. Let's see where they go. Hopefully they don't go in my spot. But right now we got here a little early, and I just gotta walk a little ways. So it is 5:46 right now. So we're gonna sitting at the truck, eating my Pop-Tart, and they're both going that way. So we should be good. They're both going that way. I'm gonna go that way, the way they came from. They're going that way, so we're good. But yeah, we're gonna sit here, eat this real quick, get full up, and then we're gonna start heading on to the spot. I actually have a video uploading right now of when we were in Georgia hunting the public land. And then there's this one, and then the North Florida public land. So as y'all can see, we're kind of scattered out around a few different places for public land. If y'all are enjoying the public land videos, then definitely let me know down in the comments, either in the last video or this video, if y'all like the hunting in the public lands. Then y'all definitely let me know, and I guess in the future we'll try to do more. Up in North Florida, up where I live, rifle season opens Thanksgiving, which is in 5 days. So y'all be definitely expecting another video. I'm pretty sure yesterday evening Robbie was actually hunting a soybean and cotton field. He was over a cotton field, and I think a soybean field was behind him in a CWD zone, so he could shoot does. He can shoot does all season long. And actually, speaking of that, I just found out last night, I got to do some research, and we can shoot does all season long on where I live, because I'm in Section D, or Zone D of Florida. So, and then just this year, they split it in half between north of I-10 and south of I-10. And with me being north of I-10 where I hunt, they changed the rules to, I'm not sure why, but they changed the rules to you can hunt does all season long. So definitely be expecting some videos this year when we putting a smack down on them. But I'm gonna quit talking for a little while. I'm gonna eat my Pop-Tart, and we're gonna get in the woods. I'll catch y'all when we get to the spot that we're gonna sit at. The lights turned off in the truck. I'm gonna finish this Pop-Tart, and we're gonna get in the stand. As y'all can see, we're set up and it's starting to get a little bit light out, so we're gonna I'm fixing to show y'all what we're working with and everything, and show y'all what we're sitting on and what we can see and what our view is and everything. And I'm also gonna talk to y'all about the property, because a little bit earlier I was saying how
mentioned a little bit about this property. I'm going to go into detail about it, and I'll show y'all everything and I'll just go into detail and talk to y'all about it and show y'all everything. But let me show y'all what we're working with right now. Well, we're sitting on this road, and as y'all can see, I can see a little ways down there. It goes a pretty good far ways. Just to my left. So we're sitting on this road right here, and out in front of me, it's kind of sitting on a clear cut. You see, it's kind of all just short, with a few trees. Right here behind me, there's a pond right there, and I'll actually pop up a picture or a video of the map on onX Hunt of this piece of property, and I'll zoom in right here, and I'll show you all the pond that's right next to me. There's a smaller one a little ways. Let's see. The way I'm facing it would be to my left. Two pretty decent ponds right there. I kind of wish I could have found a good spot to sit so I could see the pond, but I might be able to later in the evening or something. Walking up here, it was just too dark, and I was just trying to find somewhere to get sat down so I could just find somewhere to get sat down. But as y'all can hear in the background, there's sandhill cranes, and it's been a really long time since I've heard a sandhill crane, because up in North Florida, you don't ever see them like you do down here. Down here, you look anywhere, and there's just sandhill cranes everywhere. Right now, I'm kind of debating on getting up and looking for another spot so I can see that pond and see around it and all. But I think our best bet for this morning is just sit right here for a little and see what we can see. And maybe when we get up to start easing out, I might get up and walk around and kind of look for a little bit better of an area. But I'm not just sitting on this road in the wide open. I have looks like a baby palm tree right here behind me. That's kind of giving me back cover, as y'all can see. And then there's this brush stuff right here. So I'm pretty covered up. As long as they don't come out from my right, then I should be fine. Because I mean, y'all can see I don't have much on this side, but if I can see them coming or something, I might be able to make something work and get a shot in. But it's about 45 degrees right now, but it's fixing to warm up, and once this sun comes up a little ways, it's gonna warm up pretty good. I think the high for today is around 60s, in the 60s, so I think it's around the high 60s, so it's definitely gonna warm up a little bit. But we're gonna sit right here, see if we can see anything. I know there's big bugs on this property because we have trail cameras out here, and there's some pictures that prove it. So I'll show y'all a few of them. I'll just pop up a few videos of them right here for y'all to see. As y'all seen, there's a few good bugs on this property, and between me and my brother, we can only kill one bug with 3 on one side or more. So we can't each shoot a buck. It's just between the two of us, we can only kill one buck and no does. So at this point, we're pretty much, if it's a legal buck, then we'll probably shoot it. Unless it's just like the smallest smallest buck you've ever seen. But if it's a decent decent buck, then he's on the hit list. I forgot to charge my camera last night, so we're working with about an hour of filming footage of battery. So I'm gonna quit talking for a little while, and if we see something, then I'll update y'all. But if not, then I'll pick y'all up.
Well, after sitting here for quite a while this morning, we actually decided to get up and walk around a little bit just to get a little bit more feel of the area and get some more land covered. Just because not ever being on this property before, I just wanted to get as much land covered as I could so we'd have the best possibility of at least seeing something towards later in the video. And as y'all can see right here, we actually got up and moved around not too far, just probably a few yards down the road, around a few corners and everything, just a little bit different of a view and all. And we didn't see nothing there. We sat there for probably about 30 minutes or so, and with it getting later and later in the morning, we just didn't have much time to waste. So we got up and started walking around a little bit, and I was looking on the maps, and I actually seen this area, little open area in the woods right here on Onyx, and I was gonna get up and walk towards there, but it was so thick full of palmettos on the way over there that I just decided to walk down the road a little bit ways. And as y'all see here, right here, we're walking down, and we actually ran into a few does that came running around the corner, as y'all can see right here. So I reckon we should have stayed sitting down where we were, because these does would have ran right to us. But it was just them does, because we sat there in the road and let them come around us, and they didn't really spook too bad, just because they're not used to that much hunting pressure and all, with it being such a hard place to get to hunt it. So they kind of just went around us and didn't pay us any attention, and went on about their day. But we kind of sat off the side of the road just in case there was a buck or something following them, because there had been signs of other people saying a few other people actually killed a few bucks there. But they were saying how they were chasing a few does. One of them was chasing like 4 does or something like that. So we just sat down off the side of the road and sat there for probably another 20 minutes or so, and we never see nothing, so we continued to get up and walk around a little bit. Sadly, my camera actually died, but I was still lucky enough to get some footage on my phone of where I got up and walked around, and this is where we sat that evening. So we'll catch you on the way to the stand. Make a little bit of racket. Anyways, we're in the stand now. We got the rifle up. I'm using my brother's climber because I actually forgot my climber at the house. And we're sitting over pretty much the whole area that I sat at this morning. I'm sitting at this evening in a tree, and I can see the whole area. It's actually a really good looking spot. I'll show y'all here in a second. But the problem was with this morning was I was sitting on the ground, and these bushes are I can only see so far. They're not that tall, but when I'm sitting on the ground, it makes a big difference in sitting in the stand in a tree like this. But yeah, we're sitting over this whole area. Hopefully we can at least see something. I mean, I can see for freaking miles. There's a open field right here in front of me. That looks pretty good. Might see something walk across there. Or there's a road that I was walking on that goes comes from my right where I came in at and wraps all the way around and goes all the way back to my left ways back there. And these deer, they don't hardly get any pressure. So each year on this public land, there's 6 hunts, 3 bow, 1 muzzleloader, 2 rifle. And there's only 15 people that can hunt it each hunt. So if you add that up, and most of the time not everybody shows up, which that's why it took us so long to get this hunt, because it's so, like, you have such a small chance. But we got it. We're out here now. I'm leaving in the morning to go back up to North Florida where I live. So this will be my last hunt here. My brother will probably hunt tomorrow. But hopefully we can at least see something or get it done for y'all tonight. Alright, y'all. Well, this is what we were sitting over and looking at. As you can see, we can see for miles and miles and miles. You can see forever up here. There's this little opening field right a little ways in front of us, and I was watching that the whole time, seeing if we could see something staying out in there. But we never seen something. We never seen nothing. But I felt pretty confident because we had all these trails right in front of us that came straight down the roads, and like these deer were just walking right down the road like they don't care. But unfortunately, luck just wasn't on our side, and we never ended up seeing anything. But that's alright, because that's how public land goes. You don't always see something. But I just thought with all these trails right here that we would see something. I mean, they was going right behind us and all. But we got pretty good footage of the sun going down. I mean, it's just beautiful, ain't it, y'all? And the pine trees and the silhouettes of them, it's beautiful. Well, y'all, that's going to wrap up part 1 to the Florida public land hunting video. There will be a part 2 coming out here shortly as soon as I can get this one up and posted. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. We're hunting a public land up in North Florida with one of my buddies who has not been introduced yet, who will be a new member of the MS Outdoors channels. So y'all stay tuned for that. We'll catch y'all later. God bless.